Here are my official 2025 college football playoff bracket predictions. We'll start with the Friday game, Oklahoma playing host to Alabama. This is the game I will be at. It's also a rematch from a little bit over a month ago where Oklahoma ended up just getting a win over Alabama. The Crimson Tide played sloppy in that one. Oklahoma had great field position the whole game, so it feels like maybe due to the law of averages, Alabama bounces back. They are favored on the road here, but I look at a lot of the factors that played into Alabama's struggle, and not a lot of them have changed. The Tide are still struggling to run the ball. Simpson has still been playing not his best football. Oklahoma still wreaks havoc on the defensive side of the ball. I see no reason they can't rinse and repeat that same game script in this one. So I like Oklahoma to get the home victory. JMU goes on the road to play the Ducks. It is a massive spread in this game, so you have to ask the question, how does the upset happen? Well, JMU can score the ball, and I have no doubt they can find ways and opportunities to score against an Oregon defense that has struggled a little bit against teams with good skill players. On the other side of the ball, how do they get stops? Maybe it's forcing a quarterback like Dante Moore into making some mistakes and turning the ball over. The only issue with that is I don't think Oregon's going to have to pass the ball very much because they're going to assert their will on the ground. And even if JMU can slow down the run game, Oregon is getting all their pass catchers healthy at the perfect time. Moore has been very comfortable this year, and so I just don't really see the upset happening. I think the Ducks win, and I think they could cover that 21.5 point spread. Miami at Texas A&M is going to be cinema. You got the Hurricanes, who are red hot right now, coming into this game against Texas A&M team that lost to Texas in their regular season finale. Miami has only allowed 11 sacks this year, and yet Texas A&M has forced 41. So when the Hurricanes have the ball, watching the line of scrimmage is going to be very important. I just think there's a lot of ways this game can go wrong for the Aggies. Their defense has been bad lately, not just against Texas, but against Missouri and Arkansas and South Carolina. There's been alarming signs. There's also the Marcel Reed disaster game potential, which we've seen a little bit down the stretch here. Obviously, that's there for Carson Beck as well, but in these big games, he typically steps up, and so do Mario Cristobal teams historically, so I like Miami to pull it off. I think Tulane is a better shot in this game than some people are giving them credit for. They did lose the first matchup between these two 45-10, but there were signs of the formula it would take to win this game, including ball control. That's what they did well in the third quarter, where Ole Miss didn't score at all. No Lane Kiffin here as well could also help them. Maybe it's catastrophic for the Ole Miss offense and it looks much different. However, too many edges for Ole Miss on paper. It's tough to realistically justify Tulane winning this one. We'll move a little faster through the next rounds because these matchups are more hypothetical, but I think Indiana, Ohio State, and Georgia are some of the hottest teams in the country right now, and they advance. Texas Tech just was not tested as much as I would have liked them to see during the regular season. I think the Ducks are getting hot at the right time, and so I think they end the Red Raiders run. From there, I saw Indiana go on the road and beat the Ducks during the regular season, so I'm not picking against them here, and I just do think that Georgia front seven is playing at another level, and we saw Ohio State struggle to score against Indiana, so give me the Bulldogs. Rounding it out, Georgia is my national championship pick. I just think they're playing better than anyone in the country right now. Give me the Bulldogs.